Hello everyone. Sean from Property Empowered. Welcome back to another Facebook Live that I thought of sharing this very important message to you guys. Okay, before the weekend start. Okay, now it's been a while. I think more than a week since I did a Facebook Live. After the circuit break, post circuit breaker. Now it's on the phase two. So I was like quite busy trying to clear up all the backlogs accumulated over the 2 months. So it's been a very busy week. And yeah, you see G also coming. So I think everyone is actually very busy doing their own stuff. Okay. So but before the weekend start, right? Actually I would like to share this very important message that one of my favorite local marketers, Singapore marketers, he actually shared during one of his Facebook videos. Okay, he was trying to say, we should never let our past experience undermine or affect your future business model. Okay, he was a marketer, so he actually shared the story on the business side. But whatever he's sharing, I think is very applicable to investment too. So I was thinking that it's very important. I think it's very critical for me to actually share this knowledge with you guys, because I think with this mind block being clear up, right? I think everyone will have a better journey, a smoother journey in terms of property investment or even equity investment. Okay, so the topic I'm going to share today is this: never let your past experience undermine your future investment ever again. Okay, so we know that in terms of investment or even entrepreneurship, okay, or setting up your business, right? There are times that we will have failures. Okay, no one will actually do it. In terms of career, in terms of investment, it will be a smooth sailing all the way. So there are bound to be some up and downs. We have wins, we have losses. Okay, the thing is, a lot of us, we never make full use of the bad experience, the losing experience that we have. Okay, instead of uh learn from the experience, refine it, refine your strategy, refine your business model, and try not to repeat this mistake again, and try to refine or do it better the next round. A lot of us tends to take the more negative side. That means you might have lose some money in your business, or some investment, be it property or be it real estate, right? Instead of learning, they tends to, a lot of them become avoidance. Okay, they will think that, oh, this investment is not for me, business is not for me, entrepreneurship is not for me, property don't make money, equity is a fake thing. Okay, equity, whatever form of investment. Okay, whenever they feel they have some failure, or not so successful results, a lot of them tends to do the avoidance. Okay, they will take a very negative and start to be avoidance. That means instead of overcoming the situations, right, they think that, okay, this is not for me. Okay, let's look for something else, especially for investment. Okay, I saw a lot of people who actually do equity. They didn't do very well for the maybe one first few attempts, and this they start to think that, oh, this is fake stuff. Okay, these are not real, these are not for me. Okay, but apparently there are a lot of successful cases. They didn't realize that, okay, investment is a journey. Okay, it cannot be just going up. Okay, everything just sui. Okay, there will be ups and down. Okay, it's how you recover each time. Okay, so what the marketers actually share, which is very interesting. He actually used an illustration of this thing. Okay, give me a share. Okay, the story of a fleet. Okay, you know what is a fleet, right? It's a pest, or it's a bacteria that actually able to jump from places to places. That means if your bed didn't maintain it uh cleanly, there might have fleas going around. Okay, which I don't have lah, because my wife took care of my lodging very well. Okay, so these are fleet. Fleet is just like they just hop around, and they tends to have a very high jumping attitude. That means they can jump very high. Okay, so what's very interesting about thing is, okay, this story is about a scientist. He's trying to do an experience, experiments with a flea. How does a flea behave? Okay, under certain circumstances. So actually he put a flea inside a bottle, okay, a test tube bottle, okay. So theoretically, by right, the flea is able to jump out of the test tube bottle very easily because of its ability, natural ability, okay. But the professor or the scientist actually put a cork, a stopper on it, and for the first day, right, the flea just keep on bounce, and he was unable to get out, okay, because of the cork, okay, because of the stopper on it. So he keep on trying the whole day, okay, but it just couldn't get out because there is no access to it, okay. So what on the next day, right, what did the professor do? Oh no, the scientist did is this time now he took away the cork or the stopper, okay, and surprisingly the flea without the stopper, right, it should be able to jump out of it, right. But the thing is, based on the experience, that the flea wasn't able to jump out of it. It was continue jumping within the bottle, the test tube bottle. Okay, why is it so? Because the flea over the past day, right, it has been a very painful experience for him because when he bounced, right, the head kena. Okay, so he was trying the whole day. So now he realized that, oh, I cannot jump higher than this because once I jump higher than this, I will be hit by the stopper. So subconsciously he have this limitation in him, in the flea itself. I'm saying the flea. So because of this, it cannot jump out. No, even though there is no obstacle already. Okay, it couldn't jump out of it. Okay, so on the next day, what the professor did is this time round, yes, he took away the stopper again. Okay, but he put the test tube over a fire, a flame. Okay, which caused so much heat. And after a while, right, the flea, because of the danger that he faced, the pressure he faced from the fire, right, from the flame, right, he managed to jump out of the bottle. Okay, so what is the rationale behind this? What is the story behind this thing? Okay, a lot of us do have the potential. Okay, in fact, I believe that everyone should have the ability to actually seek success, be it your business, be it your investment. Okay, but the thing is, because of the bad experience that we have, we start to limit our potential. Same case as a flea. He is still physically strong because it's just only one day, right? He still have the ability to actually jump out of it. But because of limitation this time around, the flea wasn't able to stretch further to get out, to get the freedom that he deserved. Okay, this is very similar to what we human beings behave sometimes. Okay, we start to have because of the setback that we have from our past experience, right? We start to have a lot of limitations. Okay, be it in our school days, entrepreneurship, investment. Okay, we start to have we self-proclaim. Okay, we instill invincible ceiling for ourselves. So which is why we are not able to excel in things that we want to do. Okay, and yes, there is a frame. Remember the scientist actually put the frame, right, and is able to actually force him because there is danger. Okay, there is pressure, enough pressure for the fleet to actually break through. Okay, break through the limitation, the ceiling, and is able to jump up from the bottle, the test tube bottle. But this thing might not happen to every one of us. What if there is nothing critical, serious enough, or the pool is big enough for you to actually over exit the limitations? Okay, we shouldn't put that thing, put our full potential in a risk. This is what the story is all about. Okay, because not everyone is so fortunate that someone give us a push or something happened, that the transformation in us, that we are able to break through in terms of our performance, in terms of our work, in terms of our investment journey. Okay, but the key point is we should never let the obstacle, which is in the fleet story, right, the stopper, that limit us. Okay, so this is very interesting for me because over the years, right, I did business, I do investment, right, there are down days, not so good times. I start to think that okay, maybe this business is not for me, this investment is not for me. Okay, I start to have limitation. But the thing is, if I look around, there are people who are doing very successfully. They are able to overcome again and again. So I believe this is a form of mindset that we need to actually adapt. Okay, we should always make full use of experience. Okay, this past experience, failures, okay, the losing battles are our stepping stones for us to proceed further. Okay, so we have to change a bit of our mindset. Okay, so what I have prepared here is something very simple that everyone I think can follow through. Okay, what are the three simple ways to make use of our past back experience? Okay, be it investment, be it entrepreneurship, be it relationship, or even family relationship, whatever, in everything that we do. Okay, so I did a very simple one. This one I think everyone can follow. Okay, point number one, always do an evaluation of the bad experience. Okay, uh, don't don't just plainly just take it, oh, this is not for me. Okay, I'm stupid, I'm not good enough. Okay, I'm not intelligent. Okay, this is not my forte. Okay, but instead, right, you should always evaluate what went wrong in the whole process. Okay, is it because I'm too greedy in terms of the investment? Is it because I'm too greedy, my guilt, my greed actually come in, or did I actually sold too early? That means before I see the full result that I want, right, I let go. Maybe the price drop below my purchase price. Then I start to panic. Okay, the moment you start to panic, then you start to take rush action. Okay, decision. So this is very important also. Okay, and this is very important to identify your blind spot. Okay, is there anything that you're too complacent of? Is there anything that you didn't do well prepared of? Okay, is there things that did I do a well thought plans? Okay, in terms of investment, is it a lot of us know about the entry price, but we do not know the exit point? Okay, what are the triggers when certain patterns, certain circumstances come along, right? What should we react in times? Okay, experience come apart in this case. So I also feel that you need to do more. Okay, be it trading, be it your entrepreneurship, right? You need to try long enough, hard enough. You need to be bruised enough. That means, okay, this is very important. Don't give up too early, too fast. Okay, don't always do your evaluations. Okay, the second point I felt that is very important for me. My personal experience always keep doing and restart in a very small capital, in a very small positions. Okay, this is very important because I always believe in experience. Okay, no one hit wonders. Okay, if you believe that the first time you do you'll get success and you always get a success along the way, it's very tough because we need to appreciate. Okay, that's why I always celebrate small wins. Okay, even though in the trade that you put in, the business venture you do it might not make you a fortune, but you must always celebrate. This is to keep the momentum going. Okay, reward yourself for the effort you made, for the attempt you did. Okay, this is very important. Okay, and the last is also never burst your capital. Okay, why? In terms of trading, in terms of stock investment, right? If you burst your capital, right, you probably have to rest for about 3 to 6 months to actually accumulate your capital again and come to the game again. By then, the experience you gain, the momentum you have, right, might disconnect with the actual market. So I always believe that don't never burst your capital. So for my case, for any stock that I buy or even some of action that I trade, option that I did, right, I always maintain discipline. That means my position is very important. It's always a percentage of my capital. Okay, I don't because I lose 20%, then I start to bet bigger. I take a bigger position so that I can recover faster. No, you always a 10%. For my case, for example, so maybe my capital is 10K. So I whatever position I take in is maybe 5%. For this case, it's about $500. If along the way my capital actually grew to maybe 20K, then my position will go into 5%, will be about 1,000 per position that I'm going in. But if my capital actually dropped to 5K, for example, then my position will be $250. Okay, instead of $1,500. Okay, it will always in a proportion. This will ensure me I always have the capital to run the game. Okay, always in the market rather than playing inconsistent position. Okay, because this is very dangerous because like what I've shared previously, right? When you're in a losing mode, that means you're not performing so well, right? You tend to take a lot of risk. Okay, we become very risk taking. Okay, this is very common. This is very common in every aspect of life. Okay, uh even in relationship, when you actually maybe end a relationship, right, you will be even more eager to start a relationship even faster because whenever we are on the losing side, we tend to take action faster, we tend to be more greedy, we tend to be more risk taking. Okay, this is the true fact. It's a neuro thing. Okay, it's a framing, it's a mind framing that is in every one of us. Okay, this is and this can be overcome by having a system, a discipline to actually ensure that you will not rush into a quick decision, a bad decision. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, always maintain your capital, never burst it. Okay, this is very important. I think this is very important. Okay, the last one is very easy. Okay, always learn from successful cases, investors. Okay, be it for example, you want to do property investment, go and learn from someone that has a credential. They have been it, done it. Okay, it's very important. If you need to pay a bit to learn from him, I think it's still pay. Okay, anyway you have to pay. You lose your capital, you also pay. So might as well you go and learn it right and start doing right again. Okay, it's not that learn from internet, self-learn is not good, but by learning from a mentorship or even learn from someone that have done it right, you will speed up the process. Okay, because especially for investment now or even in business, right? We don't have the patience, we don't have the luxury of time. Okay, for example, you're a full-time employee, right? You don't have so much time to actually spend on analyzing the stock, analyzing the property, right? So you might want to seek the professionals or get a mentorship, which actually smoothen up your learning curve. Okay, this also give you the confidence. Okay, these three, I think I have benefit a lot from this. Okay, I give an example. Before that, I invest in property, right? I just look at prices. Okay, when I started, I look at prices. Oh, this price is low, then I will go and negotiate. I do an offer, then I buy. But a lot of time, price might not be the most important things. A lot of times we take prices, okay, the buying price, the purchase price as the key, is because of our capital. So we tend to buy within our capital. We are not waiting to actually wait for a while, let our capital accumulate to a level that we can buy the correct one. Okay, be it stock also. Stock is the same thing. When I started, right, I'm looking at quick money because our capital is not that much, so we tend to buy a lot of penny stock, the not so strong companies, but it has the jump that we need to double our capital. So we try lah. Okay, we always go for the more speculative one, but the thing is, to do such speculative, that means high volatile stocks or especially for stocks, right? You need more than just price, entry price. You need to have strategy. You need to learn from someone. Okay, especially for this high volatile one. Okay, because penny stock, as we know, right, when it drop to a level, it could possibly never climb up again, and our money will be stuck there forever. Okay, so this is very important. So I learned through the bad experience. I also at one time think that, oh, stock investing is not for me. Okay, it's too high risk. It's really the whole equity market are fake lah. It's a cheating world. Okay, but very lucky. I managed to meet a mentor. Okay, which instilled me a total different concept, and I stay away from the certain stocks that doesn't match my profile. Okay, so since then my performance get a lot more better. Okay, so have an objective. Okay, have an objective. Have a objective of what you want. Okay, what you want to achieve. You cannot want to make money from anything. Okay, if someone tell you crypto is good, then you jump in, but without mastering the skill, that's very dangerous also. Okay, so it's always good to specialize in one, at least start from one. Yes, there will be bad experience, there will be unfortunate cases. Okay, sometimes you did all your groundwork properly, everything is swee already, the chart align, the market is in your side, but the moment you go in, right, it just doesn't go your way. Okay, so this, yes, luck play a part, but I always believe if you have enough sampling, that means you did enough, you have enough number of trial, right? If you did the correct strategy, you have the correct plan. Okay, and this the probability will kicks in, and it will the result will turn into your favor. Okay, but if you are coming at I mean 2-3 times, I'm not willing to be patient enough, I'm not willing to actually let probability kicks in. Okay, then it's very dangerous because you're looking at one hit wonders. Then to me, it's as good as gambling. Okay, it's as good as gambling. Investment and gambling is just a double side, Okay, gambling, if you might have the luck to win some money. Those who actually been to casino before, when you just start to play some bet, right? Maybe luck is on your side and you're able to make money from there. Okay, quick money. But the thing is, if you play long enough, you will realize that the banker will always win because the probability will kicks in and you start to lose no matter why, no matter how. In times to come, you will lose. Okay, that's a true fact. Okay, same thing for investment. Okay, if you did the correct strategy, you learn from the correct guys, right? You need to have probability to kick in, the enough sampling to kick in, and the market will all tends to actually favor you because the probability is on your side. Okay, if you did on the correct way. Okay, which is why the mentorship also very important. The mentorship might be able to help you to spot your blind spot easier. I mean, identify your blind spot easier. Because sometimes we're in the game, right? We couldn't see the blind spot, which is very important. Okay, so mentorship does really help for me, but you might think that mentorship is not something you're looking at. Then you probably need to be a bit more patient. Use the second method I shared. That means always do small bets, small trades, okay, and celebrate the small win to give you the confidence. Let your capital starting to grow, okay. Let the capital start to grow bigger, and always take a percentage in your positions, which is very good because this will ensure that your capital will not be burst. Okay, so I think these three ways, three simple ways is achievable, but for everyone, it's not rocket science. Okay, you just need to practice, and I believe that in times to come, your probability will come in. Okay, your sampling will be good enough for you to achieve the kind of process, the success that you want. Okay, be it entrepreneur also. Okay, those right, those people who sell cakes, who bake cakes for a living, they will not come out with the correct formula, right? The correct recipe for the cake at one shot. They might follow some online one, maybe they learn from someone, but they still have to refine until they get the correct formula. Okay, correct recipe for the cake. Okay, so these are all trial and error. Okay, same thing. If you want to run a cake shop, right? If you have not formulate your recipe correctly or to the taste that you want, will you go and one shot go and bake 20 cakes at one shot? No, right? You will just try on one or even a smaller one. Okay, because you're on the trial and error. Okay, once you perfect your recipe, then that is the time that you're able to mass produce. Okay, so this is the same for everything. Okay, always start small, sampling, then get the correct winning formula, or you get a high probability that you hope to get. You're able to formulate a high probability. This is where you can scale up your business, scale up investment, or scale up in your relationship also. Okay, so I hope that you guys find this video beneficial to you guys, helpful to you guys. So if you all like it, do give me a like. And if you find that this can help your friends or loved ones too, so maybe you can help us to actually share so that they will learn from all these videos, and everyone will have a better investment journey lah. Okay, that's all for me today. By the way, tomorrow I will be doing a, a co-show with a friend, Ben. How we are talking about the property real estate market as well as REITs. Which are the REITs that you should be looking at, which have potential, okay, to have a good growth in times to come, especially in 2020, because I personally felt that 2020 is especially the second half, things will get better because I always felt that the worst is over. Most of the things are in control. Okay, the COVID issues has been more in control already. So things will get better lah. Because I strongly believe the worst is over. So this is a time that we can actually pay more attention to the market, be it in real estate, be it in the stock market. Okay, we can slowly monitor and see if there is opportunity for us to come in, because I felt that this is a good time. I just felt that in the stock market, I think this is a good time because a lot of commercial activities is slowly getting back to normal. Yes, it's going to be a long while before everything go back to the pre-COVID, but we don't wait until everything is back to pre-COVID, and by then you might be a bit late to come in. Okay, you can actually slowly monitor the market. If there's some good picks out there, you can actually slowly get into positions. Okay, which I myself is doing that since before the COVID, before the circuit breaker, I've been actually accumulating, and the returns are really not bad. So we will share a lot more during the Facebook Live tomorrow, okay, like 9 p.m., which I will post the link inside my page also. So you all can actually express your interest or uh, just mark this in your calendar. So we will send out the actual link tomorrow, maybe around maybe half an hour before the actual Facebook Live. Okay, I think that's all for me today. I see you around tomorrow. Okay, bye bye.